Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss the company-wise QA automation interview questions. This is going to be a very important video, so please don't skip. And also, guys, I have uploaded this PDF in a link that I mentioned in the description and also in the comment section. Please do check out. Okay, so let's get started. The initial set of interview questions are from the company name Maverick Systems. Okay, so they ask the questions like, tell me about your automation experience. Can you tell me about your framework? And what is a keyword in the BDD framework? Have you created a BDD framework from very scratch? How do you write the test cases like the first four methods run in a sequential manner and another four run in a parallel manner? Okay, how do you write a test case for this scenario? And what are the annotations you have used in TestNG? And what will happen if the dependent test case fails? Will the next test case run or not? And the next question goes like, if the dependent test cases failed, but you still want to execute the next case, how would you implement that? Okay. And the ninth question is about, they asked how much knowledge you have in collections and strings, and based on that they asked the programming questions. Okay, the 10th question is about a programming question. The input string given as A3 and B12. Okay, so you have to expand the given value or the given string. Okay, you need to print A thrice and B 12 times, like A, B, 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 B. Okay, so that is the expected output. Next, what is a constructor and what are its usage and types? And the next one is a one which you need to write the XPath. Okay, on get the XPath. Open the google.com, search for any word, and we get the some suggestions under the drop down value. That those are the auto suggestions. Okay, so you have to get the XPath of all those elements. Okay, and you need to write the script and XPath for that, for all those elements. Okay, what will happen if we don't give the background keyword in a Cucumber BDD framework? What are Cucumber hooks? Explain the testng XML file and what data will be there in it. What is a method overloading and what is method overriding? Can you explain? How to call the WebDriver? And then, is the BDD framework in your current project was already available? And do we need to add any BDD specific dependencies to the project, or else will it come by default? Okay, that's the 18th question. And 19th one is about weights. What are the weights you have used in your project, and can you explain the implicit and explicit weights? Okay, and the next company name is TCS. So these are the TCS interview questions you can expect. Can you introduce yourself? And the second question is about what are the weights you are using currently in your scripts. There is a typo here. And how to get the value using the Selenium and pass the value. And how to get the specific value details from a table in a web application. Okay, it can be a dynamic table or a web table, static table. Okay, and can you explain the difference between find element and find elements? How to click the button using Selenium? And what are the functions you have written in your scripts so far? Okay, and how will you start the scripting from scratch? And which language you will use when you want to pick and why you want to choose that language? Okay, how will you validate window handling when you are navigating to the other pages? How will you get the specific data from a database using Selenium? Okay, or in the Selenium? And there is a typo here again. What are the different types of variables? Okay, Java variables you are familiar with and you are using in your project. How will you get a 6-digit account number from the paragraph? How will you change the string to integer or integer to string value? Okay. And then the next set of interview questions are with respect to the unlimited innovations. Okay, can you explain the difference between string buffer and string? Okay, write a code to pass the value into the text box. Can you write a code to read and write the values in Excel? Can you write a query to fetch the common data between the in the two tables? And write a query in SQL to get the current data. What are assertions? If we are not using assertions, what will happen? What is an object repository? What is a pom.xml file and its usage? What is the difference between implicit and explicit wait? And they might also ask you to explain fluent wait. Okay. What is a WebDriver and WebDriver RC or Selenium WebDriver, Selenium RC? Sorry. What is a WebDriver and Selenium RC? Okay. And how to delete cookies in the browser using Selenium? Okay, so the next set of interview questions are with respect to the company named Aptium. The next set of interview questions are from Xorient. The next set of interview questions are from LTI Mindtree. The next set of interview questions are from Cognizant. The next set of interview questions are from User Ready. The next set of interview questions are from 10 decoders. The next set of interview questions are from WIPRO. And the next set of interview questions are from Maverick Systems. Again, these are different collections compared to the one which we went earlier. These are the set of interview questions from Deloitte. These are the interview questions from Paytm. These are the interview questions from Capgemini. These are the interview questions from Reloadisys. Okay, so please don't skip this PDF. It's very helpful for interviews. I have attached this PDF in a link that I mentioned in the description and also in the comment section with answers. Please do check out and let me know if you have any queries or questions. Thank you so much for watching my video. All the best for your upcoming interview. Stay tuned for more updates. Happy learning, happy testing.